Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling one of the most important topics of our time, global warming and climate change. Our planet, our only home, is undergoing rapid and unprecedented changes. From rising temperatures to melting ice caps, the evidence is overwhelming and undeniable. These changes are not just statistics or graphs, they're realities impacting every aspect of life on Earth. So, let's embark on this eye-opening expedition together and uncover the pressing truths about global warming and climate change. The past 7 years have been the hottest on record. Each year, the planet's average temperature reaches new highs, painting a troubling picture of a warming world. This isn't a mere fluctuation or anomaly, it's a clear trend pointing towards a warmer future. Global warming is altering weather patterns, causing severe droughts in some regions and devastating floods in others. Wildlife habitats are shifting, forcing species to migrate or face extinction. As temperatures rise, ice sheets and glaciers are melting at unprecedented rates, contributing to rising sea levels. This warming trend is not just a future concern, it's a present reality we must urgently address. Did you know that the Arctic is warming twice as fast as the rest of the planet? This phenomenon, known as Arctic amplification, is causing the region to lose billions of tons of ice each year. The once vast white expanses of the Arctic are retreating, giving way to open water. As the ice melts, sea levels rise, posing a significant threat to coastal cities worldwide. Imagine iconic cities like New York or Tokyo submerged underwater. Moreover, the loss of Arctic ice affects weather patterns globally. It can lead to more extreme weather events, including harsher winters in some regions and severe heat waves in others. Losing it means losing a vital component of our climate system. Carbon dioxide levels in our atmosphere have reached heights not seen in over 800,000 years. This gas, a primary driver of global warming, is being pumped into the air at alarming rates, largely from burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas. The sources of this CO2 are ubiquitous in our daily lives. Every time we drive our cars, heat our homes, or power our gadgets, we're contributing to this buildup. High CO2 levels also impact our oceans, as they absorb a significant portion of this gas. This leads to ocean acidification, a process that harms marine life, particularly organisms like coral and shellfish that rely on stable pH levels. The ripple effects of elevated CO2 are vast and interconnected, affecting both terrestrial and marine ecosystems. Chapter 4. Climate change is making storms more intense. You may have noticed that hurricanes, typhoons, and floods seem to be getting more intense. Global warming is supercharging these natural disasters, making them more frequent and severe. Warmer air holds more moisture, which leads to heavier rainfall and stronger storms, causing unprecedented levels of destruction. In recent years, we have witnessed record-breaking storms wreak havoc on communities worldwide. These storms not only cause immediate damage through high winds and flooding, but also have long-term impacts on infrastructure, economies, and human lives. The increasing intensity of storms is a direct consequence of our warming planet. Unfortunately, this could become the new normal if we do not take swift and effective action to mitigate climate change. Chapter 5. Global warming is impacting food security. Warmer temperatures and shifting rainfall patterns are disrupting agriculture, affecting food security globally. Crops like wheat, corn, and rice, which billions of people rely on, are being impacted by droughts, floods, and unpredictable weather, leading to lower yields and higher food prices. Farmers are finding it increasingly difficult to predict planting and harvesting times, leading to reduced crop productivity. This not only affects the supply of food but also the economic stability of agricultural communities. Rising food prices make it harder for people, especially in developing countries, to afford basic necessities. The challenge is enormous, but by embracing sustainable agricultural practices and reducing carbon emissions, we can work towards ensuring food security in a changing climate. Chapter 6. Wildfires are on the rise worldwide. Wildfires are becoming more frequent and intense around the world. Warmer temperatures and prolonged dry seasons create the perfect conditions for these fires to ignite and spread rapidly. In 2020 alone, wildfires ravaged millions of acres of forests, emitting large amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and exacerbating global warming. The smoke from these fires also poses significant health risks, affecting air quality and causing respiratory issues for millions of people. Many species are losing their habitats and struggling to survive in the aftermath of these fires. Addressing the root causes of wildfires, such as climate change and deforestation, is crucial to preventing these disasters and protecting our planet's forests. Chapter 7. As the climate shifts, many animal species are struggling to adapt. We are witnessing the loss of habitats like coral reefs, rainforests, and polar regions at an alarming rate. Currently, about 1 million species are at risk of extinction due to climate change. This loss of biodiversity threatens entire ecosystems and the delicate balance of nature. Rising temperatures and changing weather patterns disrupt their natural habitats and food sources. Conservation efforts and climate action are essential to protect these species and preserve the intricate web of life that sustains us all. Chapter 8. Oceans are becoming more acidic. As we pump more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, the oceans are absorbing it. This is causing the water to become more acidic, which is really bad news for marine life, especially for organisms like coral and shellfish that depend on stable pH levels. Ocean acidification affects the ability of marine organisms to form shells and skeletons, threatening species such as clams, oysters, and certain types of plankton. These organisms form the base of the marine food web, so their decline can have ripple effects throughout the entire ocean ecosystem. Coral reefs, which support immense biodiversity, are particularly vulnerable, with many already experiencing significant damage. Addressing ocean acidification requires reducing carbon emissions and protecting marine environments to ensure the health and resilience of our oceans. Chapter 9. Climate change is a health crisis too. It's not just the environment and animals that are affected by climate change, we are too. As the planet warms, we're seeing an increase in heat-related illnesses, respiratory problems from polluted air, and the spread of diseases like malaria and dengue fever into new areas. Heat waves are becoming more frequent and severe, posing serious health risks, especially for vulnerable populations such as the elderly and those with pre-existing health conditions. Poor air quality, exacerbated by wildfires and industrial emissions, leads to respiratory issues and cardiovascular problems. The changing climate also affects the habitats of disease-carrying insects, allowing them to spread to new regions. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions can help limit future warming, while investments in healthcare infrastructure and public health initiatives can improve resilience and reduce vulnerability to climate-related health risks. Chapter 10. We still have time to make a difference. Here's the good news: it's not too late to turn things around. Scientists say that if we take action now, by reducing our carbon emissions, switching to renewable energy, and protecting our forests, we can still limit global warming and prevent the worst impacts of climate change. The window of opportunity is still open, but it requires urgent and collective action. Renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydro are becoming more accessible and affordable, offering alternatives to fossil fuels. Protecting and restoring forests can help absorb carbon dioxide and preserve biodiversity. Together, we can make the world a better, greener place and ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Wow, the facts about global warming and climate change are eye-opening, aren't they? But remember, every small action counts. So, let's make a change, together. If you found this video helpful or learned something new, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're passionate about protecting our planet, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and let's keep fighting for our planet. Outro music plus Earth animation.